Hi, I'm Zach Sykes with Homestead & Co. And today I want to talk to you about the process of buying a new home if we already own an existing home. We have several options when we want to buy a new home if we already own an existing home. The first option is to keep the existing home we have and turn it into a rental property. We love rental property. I own rental property. We manage property. We think it's a great wealth building tool. So we always encourage people to build rental property and invest in real estate. If we do that, always consult with your lender first to make sure you know what those options look like for you for financing. Yet it's just very similar to buying a first home. Straightforward process. Go find a home you like and buy it. We walk you right through that process. The second option, if we want to sell the house and buy a new one at the same time, would be to buy the next house first. Right. So there's pros and cons of buying the new home before we sell our other home. One of the pros is only moving once. Right. We know exactly where we're going to go. We found the house that we want. We didn't risk losing the house. And it makes the process a little bit smoother and less risky on where we're going to go. The downside of that is that we could potentially carry, it could be more financially risky, so being exposed to carrying a couple of different mortgages at any time until the other one sells. The third option would be to sell our house before we buy the next house, right? So this has the lowest financial risk, where we're not going to be exposed to having to carry two properties at the same time. Yet we could risk not finding the house we want. If we're looking at a very specific area, we would only sell our house if we bought these one or two neighborhoods or specific lots. Then it's a little tougher to get that accomplished with selling first. Yet it does minimize your exposure financially. What we have to be prepared for in that is maybe negotiating in an extended close on the sale of a home to make sure we have time to get the other one done. Right. The fourth option, which is our preferred option, is make a contingent offer on the next house before selling our other house and continue to try to sell both. Right. And so what that does is we won't start the process until or the appraisal process or inspection process until we remove our contingency. And what that does is it allows us to have first right of refusal on a property for about 24 hours. And so if another offer comes in that's acceptable to the seller, they get to kick it back to us as the buyer to say, okay, guys, now it's your turn to decide whether you're going to buy it first or sell first. And that allows us to kick that decision down the road a little bit to kind of mitigate the risk, both sides of the risk, see if we can pull off a back-to-back closing. Again, I'm Zach Sykes with Homestead & Co. And thanks for watching.